So as for the AIDD toolset, I have three main tools. The biggest and most important tool is the command line for SkyDeck AI. This is just a client for SkyDeck AI written in Bash, so it's pretty simple and everyone can understand it. And SkyDeck AI has the ability to chat or continue a conversation or delete or just change the name of conversation and query the current models. So let's say like query models. It will output all of the models in the table form like this. And the next tool that I have for this is Parker, which is basically just a patch program that patch the diff content from the LLM so that I can edit the code from the LLM response. Then the last tool that I use is the prompt builder tool. I call it AIDD. So I have some template for it, like code, test, like review, commit, so, and the rest of it is the message. Say some requirements like this, and it will run a prompt that I define in Bash, where it allows me to pick the folder, pick the files that I need. This is the JS. So JS, maybe I can pick these two files, so multiple files, and I can filter it. And after I'm content with it, I can just enter, and it output the string of the thing. So I have the file structure output like this, and all of the files that I have picked, and the requirements are filled in here. So using other program to edit text, I can easily pipe this into a program that edit the text, say content with the requirement. I will use SkyDeck AI chat to send this prompt to the SkyDeck AI using a specific model.
So for the front end part, we have a bookstore application right here, and it got all of the basic feature of a bookstore app, but it is missing a feature where we can write a review, but we cannot rate it. So we'll add the necessary component and connect it to the backend right here. We have our prompt right here. That looks good. Let's just go ahead. Looks good. That's a lot, so let's just try and apply it. Seems to be no malformed diff. Let's see if anything fails. No. Yeah, seems like all of them succeeded, so that sounds good. So now let's just go ahead with test. Cool, one test fail. Okay, seems like the test failed because the return result is 1. Also book ID is a string now. I'll ask the AI to fix this. Okay, so expect to be string, and then we parse it into number. Will that work? Looks like that work. Nothing big in particular, so let's run the test again. And just like that, our test success, so we can just move on to the front end. So for the code, we have a standard React project right here, where we are having this, and we're missing the star for this. So I'm just gonna ask, open another tab and ask SkyDeck to pick this model and then chat with it. Just gonna use Claude right now, and I will use my code template to ask it to implement a star rating. So after that, I get a prompt that asks me what it needs to implement. I'm just gonna give it the JSX files so that it get all of the necessary context, and I also get the SCSS file for it as well, since the SCSS file a little bit big, I'm just gonna limit it to, what is it, the review model. Yeah, review model, that looks good. And I guess a bit about the API as well. API seems good. Yeah, so it gets my prompt ready right here. I get the file structure, I get the context code, and I can see my requirement in here with the general rule that I lay out for it. So let's see how it can do it. Okay, I think I provide, because we have the other star appearing here, I think we should reuse it. Cool. So let's see what it does. It has a submit book review and export it from here. Looks good. It's that star rating here, and book API. On submit review, we return that. Look good to me. Let's go. So all of the diff succeed. So all of the apply succeed. So let's see how it does. Okay, just unnecessary replace. It's just a bit of linting that should be fixed manually. Let's see what is said. Book API should occur before component, so we move that above. Line 33, we have a necessary try catch, and then we replace that in line 34 of the book API, not this. Yep, that looks unnecessary. And we have a 34. We're just gonna add it right here. Yep, that seems okay. We can cut this off if you want. But let's see. We have this, and we have this part. It saves the state of the submit, and let's see how it does. Okay, so from that, I think our basic feature is implemented. This book is cool. So yeah, it's cool. Okay, very nice.